Hey, it's Tanisha Ronay. I'm here and I'm live and I'm grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to have another opportunity to come before you on this Tuesday. I am here. I'm a little tired. I'm a little winded because I just ran up the steps. I just ran up the steps. So I'm a little winded. So I'm trying to catch my breath. But I am grateful to be here tonight. I am here with you as Tanisha Ronay. That is my name. I am also known as Blessed and Moving Forward on YouTube. I am also known as Nikki to my family and friends. I am also known as The Special Occasion, just like you. And I'm so grateful to be here tonight to share with you just for a few moments about something that I needed to just kind of touch on really quickly. And I really need to do it quickly because my battery is about to die on my phone and I'm on the Wisdom app. I'm on the Wisdom app tonight. I've been on the Wisdom app. This is our third week on the Wisdom app as well. Hey, Gwen. This is our third week on the Wisdom app, where I'm also sharing the message of the special occasion, which is a blessing for me. Yes, it is a blessing for me. So I'm grateful to be here tonight. I titled this "It's Worth It." That's what I titled this broadcast because so on September 20th, it was 2 days after my mom had passed away, and I put up a video basically saying that it's important for us to live after death. There is life after death. Hey, hi, Tim. Yeah, you back in this joint? I'm so glad you joined us. So I was saying, I put up a video, I put up a reel on the special occasion on Instagram. If you're not following, please go ahead and do so. But I put up a reel on Instagram that basically said, hey, you've got to live after death. You've got to live. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. Oops, what I do? Follow me on Instagram at Tanisha Ronay and at the special occasion. We put up a new reel every Tuesday night. So after we have our broadcast this time, afterward, I always do another reel and I post it. So make sure you're following and have your friends come too. So, what happened was in that reel, I have like at this point, it's just like people are still contacting me about it. People are still thanking me for the encouragement. People are still being touched by what was said because they're realizing that they do have to live even in the midst of death. They still have to live even after death, which is not easy. But what I do want you to understand, and I just want to speak on it really quickly, just because of some of the feedback that I've gotten, it is very easy when you have a tragic loss or a huge loss. Um, you grieve differently when it is your auntie that you never met that lives in California, as opposed to it being a close friend that you grew up with, or a cousin, or a sibling, or a mother or father, a grandparent that you grew up with. You grieve differently. But what happens is, I think that what we need to realize is that even in the midst of it, sometimes we can get to the place where we just don't, we might want to just lose hope. And someone said that they have nothing to live for since they lost their mother. They feel like they have nothing to live for. And my thing is, boo boo. That's what I say. Boo boo. If you have nothing to live for, you wouldn't be alive. At the very least, it's not about having something to live for. Live for you. You're a special occasion. Live for you. It's worth it to continue living. It's worth it to continue on with this life. You may not feel like you have a reason or a purpose, but if you didn't, you wouldn't still be here, right? It definitely is worth it. You might say, you know something, that was my life. That person was my life. No. And that goes to show how important it is for us to not place so much stock and faith and trust in people, right? It's not about people because people are going to let you down. I'm going to let you down. Tanisha Ronay is going to let you down because I'm human. You can't put your faith in humanity, in just human people who put their pants on one leg at a time, or as I normally say, without seeming too vulgar, who pee and poop just like I do, just like you do. They're not God. You know what I mean? And I think that because we love people so much, we put them on these pedestals, and they're just like us. We admire them, we look up to them, and that's fine. But it shouldn't be to the point that we idolize them and make them something that they're just really not, you know? Yes, he did. He gave us all a purpose on this earth, all of us equally. We just talked about that in our sisters village. Everyone is called to something. Everyone is called to something. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to leave this earth before you fulfill that call. Plain and simple. What you're called to, you're not going to be called from. So it is important for you to know that it is worth it to fulfill that call, because then you will see the purpose and the meaning that your life has. If you're looking for meaning, if you're looking for something to live for, think about the reason why you're here, the why. The 2 most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why, right? Those are the 2 most important days of your life. So when you know why you're here, when you know why you're alive, it makes it a little bit easier to live. And I think that what happens is a lot of people who decide that they have nothing to live for, they come to that conclusion only because they don't know why they were born. And I'm speaking in general terms for the most part, but that seems to be what my observation is. That it just seems like when you don't really know what your purpose is and you don't really know why you're here, then it's easy for you to feel like life isn't worth living when someone dies, because you put all your faith and your trust in them, or in taking care of them, being their caretaker. Sometimes even caretakers feel like there's nothing left for me now because I took care of my mom until she died. But if you go back a couple of weeks ago, I had a broadcast with Lamika Hughes, who said basically that what her mother was saying to her, and I asked her, I said, what gave you the courage to start over? We did a whole series on starting over. And she said, my mother, it was like my mother was saying to me, you did for me what you could. You took care of me. And I mean, Lamika took care of her mother. She said, you took it. She said, if I was like my mother was saying to me, you took care of me. You did what you could for me. And now I'm at rest. Now go do you. Live your life. Have a good time. Do you. Enjoy this life. Enjoy everything that's ahead of you. Don't worry about me. I'm where I need to be. You do you. And a lot, and this is the message that we could very possibly be receiving from those who have gone on before us. They're saying to us, listen, we done did what we had to do. Whether it was for a long time on this earth or whether it was for a short time on this earth, we did what we had to do. Now it's your turn to do what you have to do for you. It's your turn to live. What a blessing that is. What a blessing that is. It's a blessing for us to still be here, to be able to make a difference. For me, it's so important for me to know that you're encouraged. It's important for me to know that you're a special occasion and that you're learning how to celebrate yourself, because it's all about discovering who you are from the inside out. This is not about what people do or what they did to you. It's not about that. It's about who you are. It's about who you are inside and out, the goody goody and the dirty dirty. It's all about that. It's all about that. And it is worth it to find out why you were born. It is worth it to find out your purpose on this earth. You are already worthy of the space that you occupy and the air that you breathe. You already have a right to be here. You already have a right to live. So while you are living and operating in that privilege and that honor to be able to have life and breath in your body and air in your lungs, it's in your best interest to find out why you were here. It's worth it. And not only is it worth it for you to find out why you're here, it's worth it to go ahead and walk in that purpose. If you have been, if you have been that person who loves to plan parties and plan events, It's not so much about planning the event as it is about the joy that it brings the people who attend it. So you're called to bring joy to people's lives through event planning. You understand? For me, I like to see people happy. So my call is to encourage and to exhort and to see you encouraged behind what it is that I may do or say. Or maybe a hug, or just a kind word. I believe in those things. It's important. And I feel that once you know why you are here, you won't say things like, I have nothing to live for. You won't say things like, life isn't worth it. It really is. Now, I can't live it for you. I can't make it so for you. I can't do it for you. You have to come to these conclusions on your own. But the one thing that I can do is I can encourage you to keep on keeping on. I can encourage you to keep doing what you do. I can encourage you to keep on living and finding out why you're here, why you are here, And like Tim said, yes, God gave us all a purpose on this earth. While we are on this earth, we have a purpose, we have a reason. And how beautiful it is to know, because then when you know why you're here, you know who you are. You get to know you just a little bit better. You know who you are. You know why you are. How amazing is that? I know why I am. I know why I am. I know why I am because I'm a special occasion. And I know why I am. It's worth it to live. It's worth it to live this life. It's worth it to move forward. It's worth it to discover more things and do amazing things about yourself. It's worth it to be the best version of yourself. It's worth it to love yourself. It's worth it to declare that you're a special occasion every day. It's worth it because it's going to build you up. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to give you endurance. It's going to make you the best version of yourself. Oh, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. It's going to make you the best version of yourself. Keep living. That's the word. You know, it's like I'm just led to keep saying to you that God hasn't forgotten you and to keep living. Because eventually you'll see just how much he loves you and how much he hasn't forgotten about you and how much he cares about you. Oh, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. I just want you to be encouraged. And I want you to know that your life is definitely worth living. Just please don't give up. Please don't give up. It is definitely worth it. It is definitely, definitely worth it. So I feel like that may be all I have to say tonight. I'm grateful to have been able to come before you again and just to share this message of this special occasion with you. I don't have to know you to love you, but I do so very much. God is good and he is faithful, and you are a special occasion. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Tanisha Ronay and at the special occasion. You see it going across there. You see it going across. You see it going across. You see it going across. You see it. There it is. Don't forget to follow. And you can go to my website and subscribe so you can get my emails. So go to TanishaRonay.com and get the emails. Well, subscribe so you can get the emails. Tim, I'll be expecting to see you subscribe and to follow on Instagram and follow on Instagram and subscribe, because there are sometimes that I have special messages that I do check my Facebook. I do check my Facebook. And I just want we have a page, the special occasion. I haven't really told everybody about it yet, but we do have a page, the special occasion, on Facebook. It has the gift basket, um, black and white gift basket that says I am a special occasion. So check that as well on Facebook. That's exclusive for you all because I haven't really told anybody about it. But go ahead and like that page because we'll probably be broadcasting from there again. I'm not sure. And then, like I said, go to Tanisha Ronay, go to Instagram, Tanisha Ronay, and the special occasion. I'm going to let you go because I have a lot to do tonight, believe it or not, and I got to find some strength to do it. But I love you all so very much. You are a special occasion and nothing less. God has called you to be a special occasion. Operate in being a special occasion. Celebrate yourself. Don't wait for a special day to wear that outfit or to wear that cologne or that perfume. Don't wait for a special day to drink out of that pretty glass or to whatever it is that you want to do that you've been holding off. Do it now, because you're the reason for the celebration. It's you. So I just want you to be encouraged and know that I love you and God loves you. And I know, right? My battery is dying right now. It's about to die. Change what back? Charge. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, it's about to die. So yeah, I just want everyone to be encouraged, and I will see you next week, same time, same station. I love you all. Have a blessed evening and a blessed week, and make sure you tell yourself that you're a special occasion, and tell someone else that they're a special occasion as well. Mwah. Have a blessed night. Love you.